Hi, I'm Sarah, and this is Pantry Cocktails, the show where I travel to meet people in their homes and teach them how to make delicious cocktails with ingredients and tools they already have available in their pantry. So if you want to learn how to make better drinks at home with things you already have and hear some really great stories along the way, then stick around because this is for you. Today we are in Las Vegas, Nevada, and we're going to meet Miriam and Prado, two of the kindest humans I have ever met. So let's go in and see what cocktails they have hiding in their pantry. We are here, and this is Miriam, and this is Prado. I have a favorite. You guys figure out who it is. So the way that we all met is I met him first. We used to work together at the old Aladdin. I remember when we first met, I told my boyfriend at the time, I told him that, I was like, oh yeah, that guy's gay, don't worry about him. He happens to show up to work that day in a white linen, totally Miami Vice vibe suit, and he had his like frosted tips. And I don't know if this is an accurate memory, but my memory wants to remember it as him doing something super douchey, like wearing sunglasses inside a building at night with that suit. My boyfriend takes one look at him and goes, oh, yeah, okay, I see it.
It was off-white. It wasn't white.
We got along, like we hit it off right away. And then I remember telling him one day, oh, dude, I like her way better than you. And he's like, but you were my friend first. And I said, yeah, I know, but she's cooler. I said, and so if you ever fuck this up, she gets me in the divorce. I'm staying over here. And I want to know how you guys met. Actually, I want to tell them like how you guys met.
Oh, well, let's see. We used to work at Crane Auto Parts in Watsonville, California. And I remember stopping by to pick up some parts or something at a different store. A store that was under construction. So I walk in, I look to my left, and there she was. She looked at me and immediately fell in love.
Is that your memory of the interaction?
I was like, ooh la la, who's this? I'm like, I see you looking at me. So, yeah. The rest is history. And then, of course, how am I gonna ask her out? I came up with this brilliant plan. I went back to my store.
Do you hear this, ladies? Like, if he wanted to, this is if he wanted to, he would. He would come up with a plan.
I'm like, okay, so I went back to my store, and then I called her. A bunch of us are getting together later today, and would you like to come with us to actually the beach boardwalk, Neptune's Kingdom, to maybe shoot some pool? And she's like, yeah, sure, okay. So later that night, I show up just by myself in my Trans Am at the time, and she's like, hey, where's everybody else? I'm like, oh, yeah, they couldn't make it. So, yeah. So I kind of sort of tricked her into going out with me.
He's been lying ever since. It all started with a lie. Yeah, that's how we all kind of got to know each other. I'll drop in the photos and videos that we took of their pantry for inspiration, and then we can go ahead and roll right into tasting what we're gonna go with. So it's all about vodka. We're gonna do that. Haven't done vodka yet, so I'm gonna do a little bit of a vodka tasting. I know people always like harp on vodka and say that it doesn't have any flavor, but they're wrong. If you really, really want to break it down, like yes, vodka absolutely has a taste. It's just gonna be more subtle, and it's gonna be harder to identify. I found this bottle of Gvori vodka. I don't know if my Russian is accurate, so somebody please correct the pronunciation if it needs correcting. But the interesting thing about that word is it means speak to me in Russian. So it actually means like to start a conversation. And that is, I saw it and I was just like, oh, that's perfect. Because that's like 3 core principles of the channel is it's cocktails, connection, and conversation. Right? Because that's how we get there. So you can taste, you can definitely feel what vodka has going on because, you know, textural nuance. Some vodkas will be more thin. Some vodkas will have a bit of like oiliness and fat. Some vodkas will have even a bit of baking, toasty. It has a relevance to the region that it's from, the region it's produced. It's made to go with the food and the culture that is from that area. It's not just a like let's get fucked up. There's actually a rich history
Let's get
behind
drunk.
it while we get fucked up. So bottoms up, cheers. We're just gonna smell this a little bit. And I know it is hard to nose things in like without like the proper glassware or whatever, but it doesn't make it impossible. It just makes it a little bit harder, okay?
Yeesh.
A lot of spice.
Mm.
It also smells kind of sweet too.
It's sweet.
Where does this at? Mm. Initial rinse. Mm. So after that little rinse, I'm feeling the spice just kind of tingling on my tongue, and it remains nice and long in the finish. And that makes, oh, hold on. I am getting a little bit of like slick oil film form over the middle of my tongue.
Yeah, it's
Do you
like
feel that?
it's like this weird film of something.
Yeah, so that is just kind of residue that remains from the raw material. And in this case, it is a rye distilled vodka. It's distilled 4 times and then they cut it with spring water, Polish spring water. It is sweet, it's still sweet on the palate. You have that very familiar like spiciness that comes from rye, and
It's almost like silky.
and I get a nice bit of fruit here too, like some golden apricots. Mm.
What is that aftertaste?
Toffee, herbs.
Mm.
I get some nice bitter green herbs. And in the other video, I was explaining that when my brain tastes something, it kind of jumps to colors first that associate with those flavors. So if my brain goes green, it's like, oh, are we talking vegetal? Are we talking herbaceous green? Are we talking stems? Are we talking leaves? Are we talking seasons? That's how I zero in on tasting different congeners, flavors, aromas. My brain kind of spans to a color, and then I kind of narrow it down from there. This is very spicy, oily, a nice bit of fat that lingers on it too. It's not, it's pleasant. It's actually relatively pleasant. And this is drinking it neat. You'll have a different experience when you drink vodka, chilled. You throw it in the freezer and then pour it out again, because the temperature kind of has a numbing effect on the palate. Certain taste buds have sensitivities at different temperatures. So that is the vodka. It has a nice sweet bit of butter, toffee, apricot, rye, a little spiciness, a little oiliness, kind of herbaceous. That's not too bad, not too bad. All right. Espresso martinis are having their moment right now, and every bartender knows 1 espresso martini goes out and 20 espresso martinis go out. It's like, this is the bane of our existence, but also love it at the same time. It's like a straw test. Like, it's the wake me up and fuck me up. Perfect. Job done. Late night, that's what I want. Wake me up, fuck me up. Let's go. Obviously, I'm inspired to make a type of super approachable espresso martini at home for people without an espresso machine, because yeah, you still can. Cheers. So Kahlua, fresh brewed coffee, right?
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
This has a rum base
Just give me the bottle.
with vanilla, a little bit of caramel, chocolate, tiny hint of cinnamon, but a lot of black coffee flavor. It's like roasty, it's nutty, it smells a little toasted, This is Kahlua. I mean, come on.
It's just good.
We're good. We're good
It's
here.
just good.
Okay, I'm thinking based on our history and the stuff that I know that you guys like, I want the first cocktail we make to be a White Russian Affogato. We walked into a bar in the Arts District, and it was called Liquid Diet. And you guys been there? Oh, you guys haven't been there yet. They don't have it on the menu right now, but hopefully they put it back in the rotation soon because it is. I love it so much. I always order it as a double because a single is just not enough for me. You know what I mean? High tolerance girls like. You understand? So you walk in, it's like super cool, and it was two awesome friends who decided during COVID, what do we do? And they decided to build a bar, like move down here and build a bar together. It's proper speakeasy, no phone number, no address, in the Arts District, no signage, and the only way to know how to get there is because you know someone who's been there. And what they're doing is awesome. Every cocktail is absolutely balanced, stellar. The amount of work and thought that goes into each drink, you can taste it. You can taste it, and I appreciate it. But I love what they do. I love their playlist. I love that it's inside of an old, garage, auto shop, and they have their friend with a food truck outside some nights. What more could you ask for? It's just solid. But yeah, I walk into this bar and I see White Russian Affogato, and my brain just went, absolutely, why haven't I had this sooner? And that is what we are going to do right meow. They serve it in these cute little teacups, but we love
coffee.
Saw some vanilla ice cream in the freezer, so we're gonna do vanilla ice cream.
Do we need a third cup?
No. All right, so we're gonna do ice cream scoop peas. It's sweet. There it is. Thank you. Okay. Trick to the ice cream scoop, run it under some hot water so you can cut through that ice cream like this. And honestly, use any type of ice cream. You can use, if we're using vanilla ice cream, you can use coffee ice cream, and just double down on that. You can use chocolate ice cream if you're more of like a mocha type of person. It's a little bit of like caramel swirl or butter pecan, all of that shit's gonna work. It's fine. It's fine. You do you. You do what's in your fridge, what you like. So she and I went to a concert most recently for Mexican Independence Day to see Alejandro Fernandez, which of course everyone knows he's a legend. Wait. Okay. So we've got our little ice cream set. I'm gonna throw these in the freezer because I want them to not be melty. Right. So you can totally do that in advance. Like set up some cups, scoop them, throw them in the freezer, and then make this mix. So we are going to make our Black Russian part to go onto our ice cream part, which then makes our Russian white. Because a White Russian is normally vodka, Kahlua, and Creme. Delicious. Heavy. We're gonna do 1.5 ounces of vodka. Right. We're making 3 of them, so 4.5 ounces of vodka.
Ooh.
Yes. We don't need any additional sweetener because the vanilla ice cream's already got like sugar and vanilla in it. So don't really have to worry about that. What I want is to make sure we have enough coffee flavor and coffee impact. We are going to do 1 ounce of Kahlua to every 1.5, so that's 3 ounces. But yeah, you want 4.5 ounces of that, and you want 3 ounces of this. So, and then let's taste it. That is nice and sweet. But I want more coffee flavor. So a really quick, easy fix that everybody has in their home pantry practically. Maybe. And then we're gonna add, okay, so the only things I brought with me are my powder scale, my Good Girl Measure Your Food scale, and a jigger. And that's just so I can measure the recipes so that you guys can recreate them at home. It's the only reason I have them, okay? It's just for your own instructional purposes. This looks like about I call that like a half teaspoon, heaping half teaspoon. So we're gonna measure out like 2 grams. So
There you go.
2 grams.
Perfect.
And pour that in. And we'll start there, because I always say you can add more, you just can't take it back. So don't be afraid to just do a little bit, check. And then you can take this, put it straight into the freezer. It'll be nice and cold, so it's ready to serve when you have friends come over. This is a great drink to do in advance because, like I said, you can just do scoops of vanilla ice cream into a cup, set them in the freezer, make a big batch of this, put that in the freezer, and then when you want like a little treat or you have like friends over, just like, oh, you want a little something, something like this is really nice? Trust me. I learned it online.
So make a picture of this stuff.
And it doesn't go bad. Okay, try that now. That's like the coffee flavor that I love. So for all of us peasants who don't have the fancy, expensive espresso machines,
Ooh.
don't feel like you can't do something delicious and sneaky, because you don't have to have all that cool shit to still make cool shit. Like, that's the point. Prefer to kind of have this like in the freezer chilled and we pour it over, but this is good to go now, so we're gonna go ahead and, all right, I'm just gonna pour her over. It is just so simple. Like, you really can't fuck it up. There's nothing complicated about this, but oh my God, is it delicious. Like, oh, happy.
It's like a
not like some
spoons. It's like a root beer float, but better.
Oh my God, the Rastus. Okay. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yes.
Let's see.
Let's get the ice cream. Let's get the.
Oh my gosh, that's the stuff right there.
So good.
That's so good.
I feel like it gets better as it sits because
As it melts.
it melts into it and gets colder, becomes more creamy. You've probably got this stuff at home. Literally vodka, Kahlua, a tub of vanilla ice cream, and some instant coffee powder.
It's dessert
Oh, this is so great.
for grown-ups.
This makes me so happy. I hope they put this back on their menu soon. But if they don't, it's on the menu at your house.
It melts, melt.
That's so good. Delicious, easy, wonderful.
I know, it's
everyone.
super easy. Like vodka, Kahlua,
Yeah, exactly. You know how
ice cream.
fancy your friends are gonna think you are? Like, oh my gosh, like,
Oh la la, monsieur.
you're
It's
good.
magnifique.
What's Miriam got at her house going on? That's good.
That's some good stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Since we did that instant coffee hack, we've got all the things. Let's show people how to make a cheat code espresso martini at home for all of us non-espresso machine peasants. People used to come to my car and they would ask me to make an espresso martini. And they would come back and they would say, listen, why are your espresso martinis so much better than everybody else's? And I was like, oh, yeah, that's easy, because I got 2 secret weapons. And I'm like, what? I was like, yeah, 2 secret weapons. Okay, tell me.
Is it the way you shake the thing?
No, I wouldn't call those a weapon. I don't know. I don't know what we call those. Not a weapon. They use their power for good, not evil. Okay, so let's do 0.7. Look how perfect that is. That's enough for 1 cocktail. 0.7 grams. which I will measure out the teaspoon measurement for that so we can get an accurate reading. So we are going to do an espresso martini. If you don't have espresso, which by the way, if you're making an espresso martini, use chilled espresso. Use cold espresso. Don't use hot espresso. If you put hot espresso in an espresso martini, like straight out of the machine, it's gonna get super watered down. You're not gonna have as nice of a head of foam as you could get because of all that extra water. And then it's gonna taste like oh, my drink tastes really weak. Why do you think that is? Because you put it in hot, you melted the ice super fast, and what happens when ice melts super fast? You get a lot of fucking water.
That's what happens to you. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So don't use it hot. Prepare it in advance, let it cool, and use it cooled, and you'll have better control over potency of flavor and dilution. That's what you're looking for. You want better control over the cocktail. When you don't control the elements control you, right?
Gotcha.
You're at their mercy.
Okay.
All right. Good bitter flavor. I actually think I want a little bit more bitterness. So we are gonna go for a full ass gram. Full gram. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
I don't cut a lot of powder. Can you tell? I'm a good girl. What are you talking about? Okay. So I just want more of that coffee flavor in here.
Okay.
So I want to go with a little bit more intensity. Oh, you want to hear about my 2 secret weapons? Not these 2 secret weapons. The other 2 secret weapons in the espresso martini. So I would use secret weapon number 1.
Drum roll, please.
Instead of simple syrup, because espresso martini is vodka, coffee liqueur, typically Kahlua, simple syrup, espresso. That's it. That's all she wrote. That's it. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Put down the Baileys. Put down the milk, because she's not a White Russian in a martini glass. That's all she wrote. Super simple, man. All right. Secret weapon number 1, creme de cacao. So, little chocolate liqueur. Hear me out. Not because I want to, like I said, simple syrup. It's one of the ingredients. You can swap out the sweetener for something else because I don't want plain sugar. Chocolate gives me a little bit of depth, a little bit of richness, a different flavor profile. It's a different flavor that's being added into it. That's not overpowering anything in any way, but it's kind of complementing everything that's already there. It's not so much that you're like, oh yeah, it's a chocolate coffee martini. No, it's just enough that you're just like, what is that? What is that? That's a little different. It's more rounded. What is that? That's the chocolate. Taste it now. It's not so much that you taste a chocolate coffee martini. It's enough that you're just kind of like, wait, that chocolate kind of boosted the vanilla flavors. That chocolate kind of like lightened a little bit of the bitterness of the coffee notes. Speaking of bitterness, this is secret weapon number 2.
Dun dun dun.
Teeny, 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 tiny bit of salt. Again, you want the littlest few granules that could possibly fit between your hands. A teeny, 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 tiny pinch of salt.
Like that would burn.
Taste this. Now, suddenly, you have that little earthy chocolate. A little hint of dark chocolate kind of comes through, right? Secret weapon number 2. So pretty. I'll get some ice.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, here.
No, that's not ice. I'm just kidding.
There you go.
You never know how to work somebody else's fridge. You never know how to work somebody else's shower.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Why would you be in someone else's shower? Never mind. Okay.
That is none of your business. You never stayed in a hotel? There's no instructions to come with the shower. Okay.
That's the shaking. The secret weapon number 3.
All right, that's nice and frosty. My fingertips are frozen to it. She's cold. She's ready to drink. Of course, we're not going to get that beautiful head of foam because we're not using actual espresso here. Because espresso, one of the things that it does is it extracts proteins from the beans in addition to the coffee flavor into the water. And that is where that foam structure comes from. Let's do a little bit of coffee. I mean, we gotta garnish it, right? 3 beans. Health.
Wow.
Happiness. Is it health, wealth, and happiness?
Sure, why not?
Now. Cheers.
Wow.
Your
Grazie.
I'm at home espresso cheap martini.
You love that. What's your favorite?
Oh, that's the stuff. Yes. Try it. After a long day of work, you come home to one of those.
One of those, right?
A few of those, actually.
I'll note it.
So it's just that little bit of chocolate. And it's not overpowering, but it just kind of is there in the background and it just invites you in.
Right.
It's like, come here, just come a little closer. Get to know me. Get to know me. I'm your friend.
I won't bite.
Oh no.
I'll know now how to make it.
Does my wife want us to be friends?
Nah. She doesn't need to know.
This is the kind of talk that gets you in all that trouble, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just writing the recipe down. Don't worry. I saw you guys have the stuff to make it. I'm gonna make you one of the best
Oh, the
grasshoppers
grasshopper.
you've ever had, and we're
I
gonna
haven't had a grasshopper in.
Here.
make it a little grown.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay, so we are commemoratively going to remake your very first grasshopper again.
Yay.
Right.
OMG.
Need help?
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh, minty. Smell. Oh, where's the shot glasses? So you can like
smells-
taste this.
Oh yeah, let me taste it. Let me bring
Minty,
some.
minty.
One?
3. I mean, each of us, right? Yeah, I'll just pour them. Yep.
Give me key.
Ooh, that is minty.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Cheers.
Salud.
Cheers. It's a taste, but
Wow.
Ooh, that's mucho bueno.
Mucho.
oh, that's cool. That's light. It's
Caramel?
not very sweet.
Yeah, mint.
Oh. Chocolate liqueur.
What does that do?
Dark
Chocolate.
chocolate liqueur.
Pour some.
These liqueurs are both actually quite thin. I think I'm gonna wanna add a little bit more sugar to get more richness out of them. The best version of a grasshopper I ever had in my life was Tempest Fugit. Personal opinion, Tempest Fugit, creme de cacao, and their creme de menthe with a heavy cream float called a Layered Grasshopper. We used to make them at the Dorsey in Las Vegas. That place was amazing when it was around in Venetian. That was one kick-ass bar lounge, if you ever had the pleasure. But those liqueurs are rich and flavorful, and they offer so much body. These have really good taste and flavor too, but they're not offering that unctuousness that you get with the Tempest Fugit. So I want to adjust this. Sugar. Plain old regular white sugar, because I don't want to add anything except sweet. Do you have sugar?
Honey? Sugary?
We're gonna start with these
Sugar?
ratios, 1.5. Just a teaspoon. Looks like a lot. Okay, a half teaspoon. I look like just, you can add more, but you can't take it back. So I'm just gonna add more.
Teaspoons.
So we're just gonna do a half a teaspoon. And
Mexican.
just give me a chopstick. Do you have a stirring spoon, or just give me a chopstick? See, everyone's got a chopstick or a takeout chopstick, right? And stir, 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 stir. So, like I said, I just want a little bit more richness, a little unctuousness, a little more of that velvety kind of like mouthfeel, you know? Because if the only ingredients you're gonna have in this cocktail are creme de cacao, creme de menthe, and heavy cream, I wanna make sure that, well, one, the cream is unseasoned, so it's not gonna have, it's just gonna be like a fatty bomb. It's a great textural experience, but it's not really gonna give much as far as to the taste of like the cocktail. It'll give mouthfeel, but taste-wise, we're dependent on, oh, we don't have a mixing glass, right? Like a fancy cocktail mixing glass. So we found this beer glass in the cabinet, and that's what we're using because it works. See, always go with your first instinct. Full ass tablespoon. Sorry, full ass teaspoon. It's okay. Add more. Add more. I'd rather check than start over. You know? Okay. So chocolate. And then, I mean, if you want, we can be fancy and put this in the freezer. Get a nice cold frosty glass for it, right? Okay. So we don't actually want equal parts chocolate to mint in this because the mint can easily overpower the chocolate. So 1 ounce. Heavier on the chocolate, easier on the mint. Because the mint's not going to bother hiding itself.
Nice.
Okay, so we're not feeling any little grit. We're not feeling any little bits of sugar granules anymore.
Isn't too sweet or just
No, it should not be. Because it's not just sugar.
it's what?
It's not just sugar. It's also chocolate. It's also mint.
Okay.
It's also bitter dark chocolate, you know?
Okay.
Like there's more in here than just straight sweet. What we find when you find something that's just like one note and it tastes flat because it doubles down on just one taste, like white sugar, all you taste is sweet. There's no nuance, there's no interest. What gives it interest and depth and complexity is being able to add in the other complements, to layer in those tastes, and that's what gives us proper cocktail, proper eats, you know? We are ready for ice. Lots of ice because we want to control dilution.
What's that?
That's kidding. It's counter flavored ice. It's fine. There we go. Yes, we're going easy because I'm preferring to not get any more jumpers out of the glass. Because there's these like flat ridges that it's rubbing against, and then the ice is kind of kicking off of each other, waiting to jump out.
You can actually make this into an ASMR video just by doing that.
Now we're moving. Oh, we got a jumper. A little bit more counter flavor ice. Testing to see if it's nice and cold. Once it gets nice and cold, we'll be ready. Oh, will you pass me that little cocktail shaker again? Little teeny tiny, our little itty bitty friend. All right, it's getting nice and cold. That's tasty. Let's get some heavy cream. Get the fat mixed in. Okay. So we're gonna just a little.
Oh, okay.
Do some heavy cream. Not a lot. We're not going crazy. And to kind of help it emulsify, there's a little trick. Always add a little bit of ice, but like ice chips, you know. I just wanted a few shards, like just a few shards of ice, because what I want to do is emulsify the cream while we stir the cocktail, so it can be ready. You may. Okay. Do left hand, right hand, pat, rub. Okay, so the reason I put a little bit of ice in here is because the ice chips are gonna keep that cream cold. And the reason it's important to have that cream be cold is because it will preserve the fat globules in the heavy cream, and it won't allow them to separate. What I mean by that is, have you ever left butter out on the counter, right? Or butter in a pan, and then it just kind of like, melts, right?
Melts.
So heat melts out the fat, and when it melts, it does not hold a firm structure. What we were looking for with whipping cream is a light, emulsified, airy texture. That's what we want.
I'm about to lay out in the sun because the heat melts fat.
If only. Everyone in Vegas would be skinny then. Oh, nice and cold, perfect. This, I'm hearing the firmness of the cream. Let's get that glass out of the freezer. We are ready to roll.
Okay, the glass.
Oh,
Do you have a strainer?
got it.
If you don't, once again, we improvise.
That one?
No, this is fine. This is comical. So if you don't have a cocktail
I
strainer,
have two. Okay.
this is,
Scary?
how about,
Here, you guys. Here, you guys.
where's my measuring cup?
Like here, you guys. Let me get this for you guys, cause you. Yeah. that's
Here, I
weird.
found a measuring
You guys
cup.
found it? Okay. That's good.
We are just gonna, there we go.
Okay,
Cocktail strained. It's fine, right?
Cute.
It's fine.
Weird.
Cocktail strained. You wanna take care of that?
No, I'll take care of it.
Yeah. All right, it goes into the glass.
That's.
All right,
You said make drinks with whatever you have at home, so
exactly.
there you go.
You don't, this is proof. You don't have to have the right tools. You just have to know how to use what you got. And what you got, no matter where you go, is a little bit of imagination. So here we are with the cream. Look at that. Fluffy, light. It's just sitting on top because it's been emulsified, and it is full of tiny, tiny air bubbles. Look at this. Look at that.
Wow.
Right? Of course, because it can't be normal. We had mint sprigs. We're gonna get a little teeny, beautiful, pretty, lovely sprig of mint. Basura.
Basura? Okay, we can throw this
Basura.
one away after
Which one's pretty?
doing the cleaning.
This one's pretty.
Did a cleansing.
Yeah, after we did the blessing ritual. All right, we are just gonna lay that on there. She's so pretty. Cheers.
That's
Look at
cute.
how lovely, right? Your Grasshopper.
Wow.
Grasshopper.
Cheers.
You gotta get past the cream. You just drink whipped cream.
Oh my God.
No,
Oh,
buddy,
that's so
you can't
good.
have some. No, 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 no.
Wow, that's really good.
If I don't say so myself.
That is really damn good.
It is good.
I think I have to switch back from my other drink to this one. Wow.
It's good.
All mine.
It's good.
That makes me happy. I'm glad that you enjoy it. That was our 3 cocktails with Miriam and Prado. We did the poor man's at-home version of an espresso martini with not espresso, but still delicious instant coffee. And we did our White Russian Affogato style. That was
good.
wonderful.
Really good.
And then the classic grasshopper, a layered grasshopper. So a little bit more modern, cleaner aesthetic, none of that coloring or dye. You know, it takes the fun neon green Ninja Turtle color out of the cocktail, but man, she's grown up, she's pretty, she's still tasty.
Very tasty. Oh my God. One more.
I'll make you another one. We'll just make
I know,
more.
right?
It's fine.
That's it.
But I hope you guys had as much fun watching and learning as we did hanging out. Again, that is Prado, Miriam. I'm Sarah, and this was Pantry Cocktails. Join me next time in the next house where we will discover more cocktails hidden in the pantry.
Thanks, Sarah.
Cheers.
Thank you.